The following segment is sponsored by Skills. Who doesn't have fond memories of going to the arcade as a kid? Well, video games are now in our homes and on our phones. And with mobile gaming representing now 60% of the video game market, we know that boys, of course, love their video games, but games are for girls too. And joining us with more is Sarah, the 4-time Big Buck Hunter world champion, and George Peto, the founder of Play Mechanix. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We are so glad to have you. Now, let's first off talk a little bit about gaming as a whole. George, the mobile gaming has just taken over. Why is it raising in such popularity recently?
Well, yeah, the popularity of mobile and specifically like women in mobile is an amazing thing. It's like if you go all the way back to the 1970s when games started, you really didn't have that. You didn't have that easy access, right? You had to go somewhere. You had to go to a location to play your favorite game. Eventually, you could have a console in your house and play on your TV. But now you have this amazing mobile device that visually is stunning and can represent quite a few great gaming things. You know, that's just a whole new realm, and the fact that people walk around with them brings it to a massive audience. And then you add on top of that, you know, a competitive platform such as Skills, where you can compete with each other, not only play a game, but compete and win great prizes. It just makes for a really compelling offering.
Well, and there's so much community in that as well. You know, we've all been trapped in our homes for the better part of a year, and now we're able to interact with others and have a little bit of friendly competition, like you said. Now, Sarah, I'm no stranger to Big Buck Hunter, but you are the 4-time world champion. What does that entail?
So, I mean, we know Big Buck Hunter as being one of the original competitive arcade games out there. You go to your local bar, restaurant, you see it, you grab friends, and you play a few rounds. And as a woman, it's just super fun to go head to head with the guys and show them that I'm there to compete too, and that I can ultimately be the best.
And I would never want to go toe to toe with you. I am sure that you would just demolish me in this game. So how did you get into gaming?
So I've been playing games my whole life, but when I discovered Big Buck Hunter, it literally changed my life. And when I heard that there was a ladies tournament that was at the Big Buck Hunter World Championship, I knew I had to be a part of it. I'm super competitive, and I knew I had to play. So, I mean, who knew that I would even win that first year, let alone for four straight years. So I'm super excited to be attending the World Championship again this year, October 1st and 2nd, and competing again.
Well, you are an inspiration to all of those little girls out there. I personally have a 2-year-old, and she doesn't care about Barbie dolls or anything like that. She wants to be a little engineer and to be playing these video games. So do you have any words of encouragement for those little girls out there that maybe aren't into other things and want to be into video games?
I can fully relate to that because my 2-year-old is also not into the Barbie dolls. I'm teaching her the tips and tricks of how to be a Big Buck Hunter world champion, and just stay motivated, stay focused. You can do anything you want to do. And, you know, if you can't get out to a bar or restaurant to play the arcade game, you can download Skills Big Buck Hunter Marksman on your phone and play anytime you want and still compete for world class prizes.
So much fun. Thank you so much for joining us, you two. If you want more information, it is on the screen. And thank you so much for joining us, George and Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you.